I have to think about what I want to do in the opening, even though I think the opening went okay last game. I can't remember if I played one d4 or one knight f3. He sticks to the g6 crap, so I'm gonna change tunes and play good old Pertz.
Let's play this Gurganidze that I've often played against Danny Wrench and our chess rivals. So we'll go d5 here.
This line can't really claim any expertise, but I played it in my youth when I was like 15, 16, so I am vaguely familiar with it. I guess it's a good line to play for a Scandinavian player. He already has his queen on d8 without losing his customary 2 tempi of going queen takes d5 followed by queen d8, so I can understand why John would be attracted to it. I don't really know much here. I believe white is supposed to be a little better. Knight of 6 takes.
I don't think I can be scared of that. Yeah, that was not going to work for white, so I'm glad I didn't back down from that. Okay, so black clearly has a kind of a bad light square bishop.
Not sure what the plan is, but maybe it's a situation that does not yet require any deep planning and is more about getting the pieces out, which is what I shall do. Winning by pinning, he's probably gonna go h6, and that pin is not gonna last forever.
I do have to worry about knight e5, however.
But I thought it could be useful to provoke h6, just in case later his king side might turn out to be a little weakened. Now I want to go here.
He wants to hone in on those potential light square weaknesses. Makes sense. Okay, we're gonna go here.
Start looking a little funny. Goes b6, fair enough. Attempting to put the bishop on b7. I'll keep playing simple chess. Take and put the knight here. Then put my queen somewhere on the king side. Even after queen g4, I'm starting to worry if queen g5 annoys me. I think it does annoy me.
All right, so the dark square bishops have been exchanged. I mean, no doubt white's more comfortable here. They probably have a small edge objectively. I feel like my position shouldn't be so bad, especially if later I can play c5. I might want to play c5 right now to try to gain some play.
c5 I want to take, and then after bc, hope that I'll have the better structure. Just go rook 81 or something. But once again, I'm not 100% sure if my play here was all that genius.
I do accept a kind of a weak pawn, though, on c5, so there's no doubting that.
Actually, I'm reasonably sure it wasn't that genius, because I missed queen g5, which annoys me a little.
How about rook b8?
Not that I'm getting mated or anything, but it scares me. I don't like scares. Because rook b8.
I wonder if he could take and then swing his queen over to c3. I guess I have queen f6 in that case, though.
And I'm contemplating actually to take on d5, which might be a bit greedy, but interesting. Bishop takes, queen c3. And there is some pawn grabbing potential. I can't resist. This might be a terrible decision.
Yeah, I think he sees it. So queen over to c3. That's annoying.
Queen f6, I have knight d7, or so I thought. So he has to play something a little awkward, and I was hoping good things would happen. But
I might be forced to play queen f6 and sack the exchange. Maybe that exchange sack isn't all that bad, though. We'll find out. He could also take on c5, but if he takes c5, I could play a rook to c8 and maybe get some play out of this deal. Okay, so let's take that. Now I'm thinking rook into b2. Try to gain some traction this way. Let's leave those weak pawns where they're at.
Even though I could be wrong, it actually looks like fairly good compensation now that I'm having a closer look.
If I can go after these weak pawns and maybe win one of them, that'll be an achievement. Also, if I take the a-pawn, I'll have a passed a-pawn myself. Strong bishop on d5.
Yeah, I think I was wrong. Good decision by John. Enough counterplay here. I'm going to have to throw one of my hard-earned pawns overboard to activate my rook.
Okay, gotta take it.
I'm not sure if there's going to be enough winning potential left in these positions.
So if I take here, is this idea rook b1? So I'm thinking that's his plan.
But I'm hoping that my active rooks will prevent that from happening.
I think I'm still going to take it. I got to defend this.
Let's see if it works out at all.
Can I still take?
Oh, another thing I kind of missed is that he can go e5 and defend the f7 pawn with his bishop from
I always
c4.
had e5. That's one nice thing. I can always play e5 to save myself.
Like I was expecting bishop d5, I wanted to go c4.
So I can play this pawn up if I need to defend f7, is my thinking. So let's just keep grabbing pawns and make him figure it out.
At least eliminate some of his pawns first. But now, yeah, I have a feeling I'm not better anymore.
Bishop b7? Or bishop d5, rather, guarding b7, I should say. Okay, let's go here, yeah. Minute 47.
Trying to activate my other rook here. Now I might be threatening rook d7, at least that was the thought. I'm also not sure if he can just run with his king, trying to support his c-pawn, give me that f7 pawn. But I guess we'll find out.
Can also maybe just play bishop a2. Or bishop b3, perhaps. Yeah, let's go bishop b3.
Tending to play e5 once again, and if I go here, then c4, at least I have rook d7. So let's see how he reacts. He might just queen my c-pawn while I'm going after his c-pawn, while I'm going after that, whatever we call the f7 pawn.
Not quite sure. I mean, I want to go e5 and defend my pawn, but it's not super simple. Okay, so he's going to force me to do that. Now maybe king f6, bishop back to e6, and pawn c4.
So I will make a very random move. A terrible move too. What am I doing? I'm messing up.
The endgame is Jan's weakness. So I hope I can somehow prove that. Don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, better do this. E3 maybe.
I guess he's thinking about e3, and if takes bishop to d5.
Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to play bishop to d5 hereafter.
Guess I have to take. I don't see anything better. Yeah, blundered e3.
Does it work though? I don't know. It might not work.
And then take this. But yeah, not better here with his active rook, even though his bishop is a little vulnerable. So let's see if I can ask it some questions.
King there. Right.
Now I have rook d7 or king e2. King e2, bishop e4, rook e5.
He has king e2. And then I gotta go here.
Yeah, I think he got his pieces tangled up, which is good news for me.
I don't have a tactical resource in reply.
Because of bishop f5, I'll take.
If bishop f5, rook takes f5. Ouch, I got caught. That's too bad. Yeah, I had a good game going
And
there.
he resigns, which gives me the lead. 2.5, 1.5. But still only halfway there.